What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Lauren Rei, right here on Water Ice Radio. And you already know what it is. It's time for the Lauren Rei Live show. And I got my boy, Jay the Gentleman, here with me. What's up, Jay?
Not much. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm having a good week.
Yeah?
Having a good week?
Another long one?
It's always a long week.
But it's good. No, not bad. Good week, can't complain. Moving and grooving.
Weekend all right?
Yeah. Ready to go.
Ready to go. There's always work around these parts.
Yes.
So really quick, just guys, make sure you are staying tuned to the whole Water Ice Radio family. Make sure you are subscribing to waterice.com. We're your scoops to everything Philly. We got pretty much know everything that's going on in the city, and it's a lot of stuff going on.
We are the plug.
Yes, we are. So make sure you guys are tuned in there. But also make sure you guys are following Water Ice Radio, because we are on and popping right now.
We got 6 shows now?
6 shows right now.
That's what's up.
On the platform.
Working on 7.
Sure. Working on 7. Real new, fun, and fresh. I think a lot of people would enjoy and like.
Yeah, for sure.
It's a niche for that.
Yes.
People definitely are going to be feeling it. But Lauren Rei Live is moving this year. We got a lot of great guests, and we got
the best guests.
And we got one right in the building right now. So without further ado, let's do this intro real quick.
Let's do that intro.
So this gentleman has been on a lot of different platforms. He has been featured on The Source. He's been featured in Complex, Rap Genius, spoken on the Brilliant Idiots podcast with Charlamagne the God. Also, his work has been featured on Atlanta. I mean, the list just goes on and on. I mean, I couldn't get it all, but there's a lot more to that. But he is from Philadelphia, and you know how we like to spotlight our Philadelphia people who are doing great things. So without further ado, everybody, we have Justin Richburg in the building.
Hey!
Thank you for stopping through, Justin. How are you
up?
today?
I was promised a white woman would be here.
Oh, you gotta talk to Heck about that one.
I definitely can't help with that.
I mean, the only reason I came was I was promised a white woman. I don't see one.
I did not promise that.
I didn't either. Hector over here laughing.
On the other side.
It was in the emails being offered a white woman.
Oh, okay. That was on your writer list? My bad.
Right,
I think we missed that one.
My bad. I forgot about that. So, as y'all can see, Justin's here in full.
Right.
In effect. But Justin, thank you for stopping through. I know you're very busy. You got a lot of stuff going on, so we appreciate you coming to the Lauren Rei Live show. You actually been here before, but you were here with another guest. So we already know your energy and your presence in the building. So let's kind of get started. You're from Philly.
Yeah.
What part of Philly are you from?
North.
Okay. So from North, I say it North. I forget about the R.
The TH.
The TH, yeah. It's just North. So from North Philly, when did you kind of started getting involved into doing your artwork?
It was just something I just do from time to time. It was never nothing that was encouraged for me to do, because there was never examples shown for me to pursue it. It was just all by accident, because when I was 19, mental illness runs heavy on my dad's side of the family, and I got diagnosed as a bipolar schizophrenic. And I ended up getting I had to drop out of school, and I got 302 off and on, because I had lost my mind at that time because of it. But luckily my mom caught it early, and I was able to get treated for it. And basically, if she didn't get it treated early, I'd probably be one of them people that you see outside walking around aimlessly. That more than likely could have been me, because it happened to one of my cousins on my dad's side.
Wow.
When she was 14, and I think she's 40 something now, with her mind still going, needing somebody to take care of her.
Wow.
Well, that definitely was something that I was going to ask you about, because I've followed you on Instagram, and I've seen you kind of on your stories sometimes have discussions about mental illness, and you're very open and honest about some of the things that you struggle with. So have you used art as a mechanism to kind of cope with some of those things?
I guess more so I ain't had nothing else to do.
I see a lot of your art pieces very similar to comic book kind of graphics and artists. Was comic book something that you were really into growing up, or was it something that you kind of got into later on?
I ain't read.
You can still the pictures and whatnot. You don't have to read them.
No, I just watch cartoons.
Oh, okay. What were some of the cartoons that kind of, I guess, inspired you, or you kind of really resonated with you?
Dragon Ball Z. I think that was started like a lot of people like would draw Dragon Ball Z and they would like trace it or draw it and act like they drew it. That was me. I was one of them little kids that copy something and act like I drew it.
Right.
And I guess like that was something that like helped me out. That and Yu-Gi-Oh, Dragon Ball and Yu-Gi-Oh taught me detail. And I guess like you can say Pokemon helped as well, like with making it look stylized.
Who's your number one Pokemon?
I don't know.
I just threw that one in there because
I just mainly just played the video game and watched a cartoon from time to time.
Got you.
So in your artwork, what kind of inspires you to do certain pieces? Is it just stuff that's going on at the time, or do you get different inspiration from other places?
What inspired me is because like I got like a smart mouth. So instead of getting in trouble in my everyday life and get ridiculed for it, why not get applauded and praised and just put in artwork?
Yeah, that makes sense.
It definitely does. I see in a lot of your work, a lot of it has a lot of like hip hop culture in it. Would you call yourself a big hip hop head? Are you a big on hip hop culture and music?
I'll say like, yeah, I am. It's like, private environment, like if I was probably brought up in a more so like a white area, probably more like into like alternative music. I don't know. I probably would have been in the rap anyway. I'm more of like a R&B person, to be honest.
I have that down here.
I like more so like older music, like the New Jack Swing type stuff.
That's right up
Teddy
my alley.
Riley, that kind of era.
Yeah, Teddy Riley. He's my favorite producer. Teddy Riley, Bobby Brown, Velvet DeVoe. That's all I can think of for right now. The list too long.
Yeah, for sure. That's definitely right up my alley. I love that era.
We talk about all
the
I
time.
say like really the only time I really listen like to like rap is like for more like the trap beats. I'm more a fan of the beats than actual like artists, because like you can just like switch anybody in and out, because I don't know what they do. They rap it first and then put the beat afterwards. Because I saw that what they did with Famous Dex, he would like rap first and then they put the beat over.
Like his lyrics, underbedded.
Yeah, underneath his rhymes. That's why, like with a lot of them, like it'd be trying to figure out why they sound off beat, because they're not rapping or nothing.
Right.
Beats put afterwards.
That's a good point.
Yeah. So music. I mean, we all are kind of like music heads in here. So music kind of like inspires us in like a whole bunch of different ways. But when you're actually doing your artwork, is it a kind of mood that you like set? Do you have to be around other people? Do you like to be kind of by yourself? What is that vibe like?
I can have people around me, but if I'm like trying to focus on something, then I have to, be by myself. Like the main pet peeve of mine that bothers me is like when people call me and stuff, or like there's one thing that I believe is like I don't believe no artist, like if they're serious, they can like be committed to anybody. To be honest, because like they'll never understand your process, especially like with drawings. Like, okay, like we'll say for example, say like if you and me were dating, right? And let me put it this way. Okay, like say like if you're dating a rapper and you see him in the booth, you see him as working, right?
Right.
And you see somebody that's making the beat, you see them as working, right?
Right.
But then when you see light brown me, just doodling on a piece of paper, you look at it as bullshit, right?
Yeah, he's just doodling.
We just doing,
yeah,
right?
So like, by me saying that, like my experiences like with like dating has been like real bad because the girls look at it as a waste of time. And I thought the more artistic females, like they draw themselves and stuff like that, will understand, but no, when they like you, it's a wrap.
Even at this stage, like I mean, at your stage in your career, do they still feel like it's a waste of time?
Yeah. These bitches think it's a waste of time.
Even with all the stuff that you're doing, like all the projects, all the
you've done,
they don't care. They like you.
Right. So they're not like
they don't want all your attention.
Wow.
And they'll like forcefully try to kidnap you and stuff like that. Like I've been forcefully kidnapped a whole bunch of times. I do not approve of that.
Yeah.
So I hear you a BBW fan.
I don't like no big girl.
It's not what I mean. Listen, I do my research.
It's just funny.
So
Just think about it. Like what's funnier, like a skinny person joke or a big person joke? Like a big person, what are you gonna laugh at more? Like a big person hiding behind a pole, looking like a big ass medicine ball, or a skinny person just doing skinny people stuff. Which one are you gonna laugh at more?
I'm gonna plead the fifth. That's what I'm gonna do.
Don't plead. Okay, what about you? What you gonna laugh at more?
No, you're right. You're
A
absolutely
big
right.
person falling down steps, or a skinny person,
That's gonna have more
or a
laughs.
skinny person getting stuck in the toilet.
Nah.
I think anyone getting stuck in the toilet is going to generate.
That's pretty
laughs.
funny, but I don't know, man. I think you may be onto something. I think you're onto something with the
Well,
I got nothing against big people.
I
had
thought the
bad
big girls
experience-
were
I
the
had
ones
bad
that show you
experience with a big
love.
girl. I had bad experience with a big girl.
What happened? You ain't gonna tell me?
I got stalked for about 5 years.
Oh.
Ooh.
Whoa. I wasn't
She
expecting
wasn't.
that at all.
She really
Where
wasn't
you
trying to let
think that? Where you
go.
think that?
The kidnapping came from?
No, like
Oh.
the big girl hiding by the pole reference came from. That was a real thing. It happened.
Like acting like they
it
can't see?
It happened on this street. Like
On Walnut?
yeah, it happened on the street. I was just walking. I felt somebody that was following me. And I turned around. And just imagine it's a medicine ball trying to hide behind a pole. That's when you know motherfucker crazy.
Yo, it's like,
Time out. I had the visual in my head too, like
the medicine ball behind the
yeah. All right.
pole. So neither. Why she is
Big
not
person.
giving you an example?
No, I get it. I get it. I get the visual.
Well, with that being said, that's not what I thought we were going with it. So, so I mean, I just find that. I mean, well, listen, it's your experience. I was finding that hard to believe that at this point in your career, you know, you've done work with.
It don't matter because at the end of the day, it's something that a lot of people don't respect. Like for example, if I'm doing a commission job for somebody, you know, like they don't respect what we do. You know, they'll try like to bark at you and get you to change things. When I give you a set of rules, like you have to abide by them. Like how do you expect for me to get something done if you keep on trying to make me change this and that?
Right.
When I tell you can't be no changes made at this point, you have to listen to me. But people don't respect the type of artwork that I do. Maybe over time, but it's still like a new thing to people. It's still a new thing to me. But I don't expect people to understand.
But
and that's why I'll probably be to not be in a relationship for a long period of time until I find somebody that understands. But that doesn't mean that I'm not like dating or talking to people.
that's important.
But I
You were
still
about to
get
say.
kidnapped though.
Occasionally.
It's not a fun thing.
I'm not laughing at your pain.
Just like
It's just
like
how you
when-
say it. It's
How you
hilarious
get-
to
how
me.
you get loose, like you get kicked.
You think everything's funny? Don't
No, you said
I-
kidnapping is not cool though. But it's your delivery, man.
Man,
How you
crazy.
get it? I'm
His
trying to
face
figure.
all pink.
I'm trying to figure out the great escape. You get kidnapped. How does
Well, yeah. How does that happen? Like, how do you
what-
like juke and job? Like, how do you get out of that situation? Is that a secret?
Ain't no secret. It's just like you just ride out until you able to get home. That's all. Ain't nothing much to it.
Fair enough.
You know what?
I'm learning so much right now.
What was I about to say?
Just forget any of these.
we going off the cuff, but it's all right.
No, we're gonna go to a quick break.
All right.
We're gonna go to a quick break. And when we come back, maybe I'll ask you some of the questions. Maybe
I
we'll
wanted
go
to talk
some-
about some of it, but this is very interesting, so we're gonna come
My
back.
man's getting kidnapped out here. So it's your girl Lauren Rei right here with my boy Jay, the gentleman. Justin Richburg is definitely in the building.
Yes, he is.
And the whole Wood Ice family is here. We will be right back.
We are back. Back. Lauren Rei live, Wood Rice Radio.
Hey, we in here.
Jay the gentleman here. Lauren Rei's in the building as well. And we have our guest today, Justin Richburg. You still good? All right, fair enough. We were talking about getting kidnapped before we left.
I mean, I would just say something real quick? I didn't know Justin was going to come through with the relationship goals tips. That's not what I was prepared for today. But he out here, throwing gems on us. You said you had something important to say before we went to break. Did you want to continue on where you were going with the conversation about kind of like working, kind of being in a relationship?
And like attention and how it takes a week to court people sometimes.
The thing I don't understand a lot of times, like as guys, like, it's our job like to have to like court y'all, like we have to convince y'all, if y'all want to be with us, you know. But it's like I just don't understand, like, say like if a girl, likes you or whatever, and she expects for us just to hop on her. Like I don't understand. You have to do the same thing.
So you think it should be equal in the courting process? Yeah,
because like I'm the type of person, like I don't like to like be aggressive on somebody that that I like or whatever. Like I like to like lay like little breadcrumbs or whatever. She like is filming. Then she'll like come back my way. But if not, then I know that's not the person for me. But
so
for some reason, I can end up getting like the crazy girls that be wanting to like not like abuse me, just want to be like being controlled. But at the end of the day, I'm the guy, not you.
So how are they supposed to know whether, like, if you only dropping little breadcrumbs, like how they supposed to know when it's a good time to?
I mean, don't y'all do the same thing? And it goes over our heads.
We not mind readers though.
Okay, not that way.
So then, where's the happy medium? Where's the happy medium where like, yo, she feeling me, we should do this, or she not? What does she have to show? What's the show improve for you?
The show improve, like, just showing interest back, like if I'm hitting you up a bunch of times.
Oh, so you want her to be like aggressively calling you and texting you?
Not aggressively calling me. It just has to be equal. It just has to be equal. When you see something that's like equal, then that's the person that's probably for you, or just be a friend.
When do you know when to fall back?
When the communication falls off, or it never really starts up.
Yeah, that's good.
I get that.
People make themselves out to be stupid when they're like constantly chasing after people, because it's the main thing that I was conversating with somebody recently, and she was like so concerned about she don't want to be alone. I was telling her, you don't need to be worrying about getting a man and all that. You need to worry about your child, and you need to be worried about focusing on your career. If God wants you to have somebody in this moment, he'll bring somebody to you. But in the meantime, you got to worry about getting yourself together. And I feel as though that's a lot of people's issues. They so concerned about being alone. That's how a lot of people end up in like abusive relationships and things like that, or afraid to leave somebody because they don't want to be alone. Because that's the main problem with a lot of people. They so afraid of being alone. How you supposed to like find yourself and find what you're good at? It's a lot of people out here that never found out what they're good at because they're so busy chasing after somebody. And I just want people to realize, like, stop doing that. Like time goes by quickly in life. You don't want to be like 50 or 60 years old not knowing what to do in life because you're busy chasing after people, not wanting to be alone.
Wow.
People come in and out of our lives. So I mean, like, be happy with yourself, find out what you're good at, and the world will be a better place. Not really, but
it'll help a little.
It'll help.
Yeah.
All right, so can we talk a little bit about some of the stuff you've done? Maybe.
Well,
Just some of your artwork that you've done, just a little bit.
Caught a little fire here.
Steal art.
Here, I know you can. Here we go. Well, real quick. So a couple. I know we're not going to really harp on it a lot, but a lot of people last year you did the visual art for the Feels Like Summer video for Childish Gambino. You had about 63 characters in total that you did for the video?
Yeah, I think. I don't know. I can't count.
So there's about 63 characters. How did you did you have creative freedom to kind of do whatever you wanted for that, or did they give you some limitations to who they wanted you to create?
There's limitations. You only go so far that you want. That's really about it. To be honest with that, just doing the character designs for it. And even when you go on YouTube, it clearly says character designs, but everybody think I did the animation. I didn't do the animation. It was just a whole other team of people that did the animation. I don't know. I guess I don't know. I guess like my thing is like branded like so much. Like people just automatically assume if they see artwork, they'll automatically assume it's mine's.
Mm-hmm.
Even if it looks completely different from what I do, they'll automatically assume that I did it.
So, kind of like coming off of that, doing that huge project, and I know you talk a lot about how Childish Gambino was one of the first artists to kind of give you credit for doing that. You've done a lot of other things since then. One in which I just saw that you did this week. You kind of touched on the situation that happened with Jesse Smollett from Empire. You did a piece with him. It looked like he was about the attack. Basically, it was two people in the MAGA hats. The pouring of the bleach on him and him actually in the ski mask and him in the noose. What you know, not really what inspired you, but why did you feel as though that you needed to create that piece of artwork for the people?
Because what I do is like news, except it's drawn. Like you see the stuff that's that used to be like in newspapers. You know, it's the same thing, except it's just online. Some you know, I pick and choose what to draw about. But that one I just did immediately because it's just you know, it's just a sign to come of racism. That's all. So I just wanted to point that out because I don't think the guys had a MAGA hat on. I think he just had like ski masks on, and he ran out saying this is
It's the MAGA
country. But you know, you gotta put like stuff like that on there, like to you know, like to make it like more aware of the type of people that they are. Because you gotta show people. You know, you gotta be like obvious with people because you know, like you gotta make things familiar.
Like symbolism, basically.
Yeah.
And there was some people's reaction was negative to it. How do you kind of sort of handle when you have those type of reactions from people in regards to like your artwork, not just that one in particular, but just in general?
I mean, like it don't bother me. I used to just troll like people back.
Mm-hmm.
Like just joke around with them, but then you can't do that type of stuff because people screenshot and they'll think that you're mad. Because that kind of happened with me like a couple years ago, like with black feminist women online.
They was coming at you.
Yeah, for about because stuff on the internet only lasts about like up to a week, but that lasted like up to 2 weeks. Like dang, like black women ain't never paid no attention to me before in my life, and that's the way you're gonna bring it to me now, Jesus.
Right.
Like, that was I ain't gonna lie, that was like real hilarious, and always start with somebody with a blue check, and it was like a woman from Harvard too.
Mm.
It was the craziest part, but that's why I don't like showing people like my stuff anymore, sending it through like text message or whatever, because like the picture that I showed to somebody wasn't done, and then I guess they showed somebody else, and then they got posted, and now people mad at me.
Well, I mean, I feel like with art, there's gonna be people that understand it, don't understand it, have mixed feelings about it. One in particular, I really want to talk about. I thought it was hilarious. The piece called "Corny."
Yeah.
And you have like 6ix9ine on there, academics. Drake is on there. Stephen A. Smith, Haha Davis. What compels you to? And in the background, there's Bow Wow and Tyler Perry's wife.
One as Medea, right?
Yeah. What was, I guess, kind of like the backlash, if there was any backlash, or were people like, yeah, that's pretty on point, or
It's just a debate thing. Like Drake goes in and out being corny.
Mm-hmm.
Haha Davis is just corny. I don't think he's funny.
Mm-hmm.
He's like a one-trick pony.
Right. He has like a catchphrase.
Yeah, but that's a lot. IG comedians, they like go off of one thing and say one thing for a long period of time. Academics, I used to like him until like he started the Everyday Struggle and just watching him in interaction with Joe Budden. Like just it was bad. It was like
it was really bad.
It was like like cringy,
right?
Bullying. And it's like after that, I just looked at him as like corny. Like he keep on saying you do it for content. All that stuff ain't for content. He just too afraid to stand up for himself.
No, I have to agree with that.
And 6ix9ine. I mean, you can see what 6ix9ine was doing led him to.
Yeah.
Snitching.
Yeah.
And Stephen A. Smith, I think somebody in Philly like smashed his girl or something for the reason why he don't like Philly, because he always bashing Philly sports.
Yeah.
He definitely is.
I
But
think it's corny though. Like, just
Yeah, making up words.
Yeah.
have you had some of these people like academics or Stephen A. Smith kind of like at you or have comments?
Academics comments on my page, like sometimes.
Did he respond in regards to that, him being on the portrait of Corny?
Not that one. I did like a gay picture with him and 6ix9ine. He responded to that like 2 times. Like I got a picture of like academics visiting 6ix9ine in jail.
I think I saw that.
And
yeah.
and if you look on academics, I got his cheeks exposed, and if you see on it, it says 6ix9ine cakes. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. For you.
Yeah. I think I saw that one.
Yeah, it's 2 of them. Okay, see.
Oh, I do remember this one.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one going viral. If you look on my page, you'll see that he left a comment, but I ain't gonna do all that right now. Let me try to find like the original one.
Cause that was originally his girl visiting him at the. I think his girl went and visited him,
Right.
and they posted it up. Yeah.
I was on Wayno's because Wayno followed me.
Okay.
And I just saw it on his story, and I said that I'm just going to draw that, and Wayno was like, "Yeah, definitely do that." And I just drew it.
And you did.
Has anyone asked you for any of these pieces like they actually
Hold
had?
on.
You found?
Turn the volume up, see.
He did not on the weekend, not with SZA.
The weekend instrumental is like a gay instrumental in general.
Yo,
Like and then I made one with 6ix9ine and Trippie Redd on the beach, like they holding each other like softly with the music playing. Like I said, that's the weekend instrumental is the How You Doing anthem.
The how you doing?
The How You Doing anthem. Here you go, see.
Yeah.
what is happening?
Just let it play.
So just let it play so you can get.
They pulling it up.
Oh, I
All
can't.
right, wait for the last part.
Uh-oh.
What is?
But you see how the weekend instrumental is like is definitely the How You Doing anthem.
Yeah.
You can put any like suspect behavior behind the instrumental, and it just goes off.
Wow.
Such-
I love
That's
that.
another thing that bothers me too. I don't get that many heart eyes from like girls when I post pictures, but I do get I do get dudes talking about leaving heart eyes. That makes me so angry. I ain't post this for you.
Right.
I appreciate it, but no.
Very, very.
So what I was
Interesting.
going to ask was, have anybody like hit you up for any of these pieces, basically?
I mean they do, but then you don't like hear like back from them like that. Like that's why like I don't like chase after people, because like the people that's serious, they'll hit back. Like Charlamagne was like serious, so like if they like hit you back like more than once, I know that they're serious about something. Because Charlamagne hit me up before the Gambino thing happened, and then he hit me up again afterwards, and I know like somebody like him is serious. Or like I say, like the strangest person to DM me is like Dennis Rodman. He just put like a me question mark, and I just put a question mark back, and he just looked at it and never read it.
What?
I'm not lying.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Cause I don't normally talk about stuff like that, cause like I just think it's corny. I don't like when people like brag about stuff like that. Like if you have to brag, like you ain't got nothing going on. But that don't necessarily mean that I have a bunch going on. You don't need to show off, cause like when you show off, it gets you in. I feel as though it gets you in trouble.
So what we're going to do really quick is go to another quick break. When we come back, we'll talk a little bit more about some of the stuff that Justin Richburg is doing, hopefully about some stuff he got coming up, and we'll wrap everything up. All right, everybody, it's your girl Lauren Rei right here on What a Ice Radio. We will be right back. Please don't go anywhere. What's up, everybody? We are back, and it's your girl Lauren Rei right here on What a Ice Radio. Jay the Gentleman is in the building.
Yes.
And we have our guest here today, Justin Richburg. Thank you again for coming through. But it is time to play a little game that we like to play here. We like to see where everybody's black card is at. So we're going to play a quick round of Black Card Revoke with Justin Richburg. So this should be interesting. First question up.
I'm a poppy. I'm a poppy store. If I don't get nothing, if I don't get the stuff right, I'm a poppy.
Who was not a fly girl in Unliving Color? A. Jennifer Lopez. Tisha Campbell. C. Carrie Ann Imba. Or D. Rosie Perez.
I know Jennifer Lopez was one.
But who was not?
Who was it? Taraji? You said Taraji P.
No, I said
Tisha Campbell.
Tisha Campbell, Carrie Ann Imba.
Campbell.
Tisha Campbell is correct, everybody. Tisha Campbell was not a fly girl.
Oh, got
in
that
Living
right.
Color. Next question. They are homegirls living in a 90s kind of world. Is it A, Whitley, Jaleesa, Kim, and Freddie? Is it B, Sydney and Charnay? Is it C, Khadijah, Sinclair, Maxine, and Regine? Or is it D, T-Boz, Left Eye, and Chili?
Them last ones. I ain't watched Living Single like that, but I know them last ones are. That's TLC.
So who is it then? Is it A, B, C, or D?
The last ones. D.
No, that's TLC. That's not.
We talking about Living Single?
Yeah. You got it wrong. You said D.
The question was they are homegirls living in a 90s kind of world. So you have to pick C.
Oh, I thought it was saying like who wasn't. My
Right.
bad. I
But
heard it
so he
wrong.
knew this. He knew the.
All right, we'll let you go on
give you
that
that
one.
one.
We'll let you get one. All right, in Paid in Full, where did Ace work while dealing drugs? A pizza shop. B, a grocery.
Laundromat.
C, a dry cleaner. Yes,
Yeah.
that is correct.
Yep.
He's not doing too
Yeah.
bad.
He's doing them all right.
Two more. What did LL Cool J want his Around the Way girl to have? A, diamond earrings. B, extensions in her hair. C, a Chanel bag. Or D, a big butt.
B.
Correct. Extensions in her hair, bamboo earrings, at least 2 pair.
At least 2 pair.
All right, and this is the last. Mike, he's doing really good over here.
It's my black sock. No.
All right, and the last question. This you have to get this one right. What was
Pressure.
Eddie Murphy wearing in his comedy special Delirious?
Ooh.
Is it A, a suede hat, B, a Lakers jersey, C, a red leather suit, or D, Michael Jackson's Captain Crunch jacket?
Red. What are you talking about?
Yes, it was.
Yeah,
It was
that's iconic.
the infamous
Yeah.
red leather suit. So far as I'm concerned, Justin Richburg still has his black card and it has not been revoked.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Those weren't hard. Try again.
You try again?
Yeah,
Try,
do
All
try
right.
a different one.
a random one.
A random one?
Yeah.
Who has better biscuits? A, Popeyes, B, Red Lobster, C, KFC, or D, Church's Chicken?
Red Lobster.
My mama. I mean, this is kind of a round table question.
Yeah.
But we all
It's
say
Popeyes.
Yeah.
Popeyes first or Red Lobster?
It's either one.
I'm going to go with Red Lobster. Popeyes Jones is good, but they kind of dry. You
Right.
gotta have
one
a beverage.
more. That's it. Just one more.
We did that one before, the Popeyes one.
He's the head of the Cash Money Brothers. A, G Money. B, Nino Brown. C, Kareem Akbar. Or D, Big Chris.
The Cash Money Brothers.
Mm-hmm.
What was it again?
A, G Money. B, Nino Brown. C, Kareem Akbar. Or D, Big Chris. This your era of
Nino Brown.
music. Yeah.
Yeah.
New Jack City.
I was
Love you the
thinking.
right
I was
way.
thinking. Paid in Full at first.
Oh,
I didn't
right.
heard it at first.
Yeah.
How? it's always the darkest one saying that. you proud of your African.
Huh?
What do you mean who died Malcolm X? What are you talking about? It's always the African looking ones losing their hairline and talking more nonsense.
Ooh.
Oh, here we go.
For those who do not know, we have Mike in the building
Mike
as well.
is more than Mike is in the building as well. Got a little controversy
Got a little
going on
juicy
here.
just now.
You got
5'3".
That's where we crossed the line.
none of the short jokes
Yo,
over
none
here.
of the
We're
short
the
jokes.
short family around here. Okay.
We're all short around here.
He's sitting on books.
I am. I got my step stool.
I'm on my tippy
underneath.
toes over here, trying to make sure you can still see me.
But what did you got going on this year? Anything we could talk about? Who we should look out for?
I'll get sued.
Oh, all right. Dang. Bet.
Those NDAs.
Yeah.
I'm okay with it.
I'm okay with that. I was making moves.
So
are you gonna keep doing like just kind of like if you
My
get
goal-
inspired?
my goal this year is to get on the Breakfast Club. That's a goal of mine.
Okay.
okay.
That should be attainable.
I'll definitely be getting white women after that. I'm still angry I didn't get my
You gotta talk to Heck. He's
my white girl.
He's the white girl
I'm
wrangler.
definitely.
I don't want like a ghetto I don't want a ghetto white girl. 'Cause that's really just nothing but a light skinned girl.
You don't want to catch me outside, girl?
No, that's a light skinned black girl.
All right. Tell us what you.
I want me
Tell
a
them
blonde,
what
I
they're
want me a blonde white girl
Okay.
from Temple.
Okay.
How hard is that?
They got you covered.
Just kidnap one.
Okay. On that
Bring
note,
one over here.
we won't be doing that on that note, but we are going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to wrap this up with Justin Richburg. Everybody, it's your girl Lauren Rei right here on Water Ice Radio. We will be right back.
Yep.
We are back, everybody. It's your girl Lauren Rei right here on Water Ice Radio. We're still trying to figure out if we could find a white woman for Justin Richburg.
Yeah.
But I'm going to leave that to Swizz and Jay.
Leave it to the Instagram, the DMs.
I'm good. You know, I'm hashtag Black Girl Magic, Black Love, melanin is popping, you know, all that good stuff. So I'm going to leave that to y'all.
All
I'm
right.
going to leave that to y'all.
We'll do a
What's
search.
her name again?
Huh? Julia Child.
No. You know what I'm talking about.
Who?
Which one?
Which one?
Ooh. You asking the
I
wrong
don't know.
person.
I know.
Start of a day.
Oh, someone we know?
I'm putting in I'm putting in right now. How you doing, Daisha?
Oh.
Daisha is not a white woman.
It don't matter.
Shooting a shot.
I ain't even gonna lie though. You've been pulling for Daisha since you were here
Miss
the last
Daisha.
time. He walked in like y'all said Daisha
3
was gonna
years.
be here.
And she don't know it.
I saw you at the chill spot too.
That's the only reason. I
That's the only reason. I ain't mad at that.
went. And I bitched out
Why you didn't shoot your shot?
because
Cause what?
apparently I'm not a man.
I think you should
When
shot.
you got a 2-inch penis. You
Oh, my goodness.
You run like you're gonna run majority.
Well,
of
you
the time.
can't be leading with that. That's definitely not going.
You gotta find that
you
out.
can't-
No, you gotta be real in the front.
So you've already told her that you have a 2-inch penis?
No.
Okay, well
alright.
you just did.
Right. Wink.
Well, we'll be sure.
Shout out to Miss Deja.
I actually just talked to Deja today. We'll make sure to pass on that message.
that memo.
But
to her.
she is a wonderful black woman. I wish the best with that with you.
Yeah.
So why don't we keep that there before we get to the white women? What
I'm
about
gonna
that?
get abused or something?
Huh?
Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm not saying that. I was like, I'm just wishing for the best. I feel like you should just shoot your shot if that's the case.
Yeah.
You shouldn't completely just cross over just because. I mean, you haven't shot your shot.
Listen.
Leave breadcrumbs. You left one right now, so we'll see how it goes after that.
I'm gonna edit out the.
What type
2-inch
of breadcrumbs
penis
you gotta
thing,
leave for white girls?
but- Oh my god.
Planes.
Word?
Starbucks.
No. What Starbucks and
Gift cards.
dirty Air Force Ones?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Dirty vans.
Dirty vans.
Skateboard. Mm-hmm.
No, that's STDs.
Yo, tell them where they can find you on Instagram.
on social media, all that stuff.
What's your Instagram handle?
So they don't need to follow me.
They might want to see
There
your
you
stuff.
go.
Man.
Listen, if you want to make me more of a IG thought, I just reached 100K and I'm verified.
What?
Blue check.
Get at me.
White girls love that. They love the verification. So you're in the
do.
right. You're in the right.
I didn't pay for it. It was given to me after Will Smith shared one of my pictures.
Nice.
That's what's up.
I believe it's Justin_Richburg, you guys.
Follow me on Twitter at _Justin Richburg if you want to see a light-skinned brown person complain all day online.
There you go.
All right, everybody.
platforms.
Like for instance, like there's like 3 levels of big girl.
Okay.
There's BBW,
Mm-hmm.
Super Saiyan,
Whoa.
Super Saiyan 3.
That's already 3 though.
Wait a minute. It's unlimited.
Oh, all right.
It goes on like this. It goes on like how it is in
Hey,
Dragon
yo.
Ball.
Did you? So you talk about this on your Twitter?
It's random.
All right.
Like one day I'll say, black women is dope, like they are, and then I'll be like, where the white women at the next 5 minutes?
Got you.
I'm okay with that. That's
Well,
Twitter.
there you have it, everybody. That is Justin Richburg.
Fall at your own risk.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Well, that is our time, everyone. Thank you for tuning in to the Lauren Rei live show. We really appreciate you coming out. Justin, thank you again for coming through. You are not a visitor here anymore. This is your second time. The third time, we'll figure out if we can get a white woman for you here in the studio for sure.
Yep.
All right, everybody, make sure you are tuned in next week for another amazing guest coming through. Some more stuff to talk about. You know what it is. We always give you guys the best, the greatest, the latest, all that other stuff. So never ever forget, not all superheroes wear capes.
Sometimes they wear headphones.
Peace.
Peace out.